when we convert the percentages to a common fraction, we're also going to have an indication of what your denominator is going to be. So in other words, when you look at a common fraction, you know that it's a numerator over a denominator. Now in this case, to make it easier, you are going to use the percentage sign to show you what your denominator is going to be. Now in this case, you can see there's a 1 and there's 2 zeros. So you're going to write the denominator as a 1 and 2 zeros. Everything that's in front of your percentage sign, in this case it will be the 17, and that will be your numerator. So in other words, the 17 will be your numerator that's in front of your percentage sign, and this sign will move as a denominator. So it's a 1 with the 2 zeros, in case you're not sure about what your denominator must be. Okay, in the next one, we've got 3%. Now the same thing is going to happen. We are going to use the percentage sign, and it's easier to start writing the denominator first, so that is out of the way, and then you are going to look at everything that's in front of your percentage sign, and this will become your numerator then. In this case, you'll see also that you can't simplify these ones. This is a prime number, and 3 is also a prime number, and your 100 can divide with a 2, but it's not a prime number. So that is your simplified answer then if you work with a common fraction. Okay, here when you've got the 89%, going to use exactly the same. So your denominator is going to be the percentage sign, and then your value that's in front of your percentage sign will become your numerator then. Okay, and in this case it's also not going to simplify, so you can leave it like that. Okay, but what happens if you've got something like 25%? Same rule is going to apply. So your denominator is going to be the 100, because your percentage sign moves as the denominator, and then your value that's in front of your percentage sign will become your numerator. Now in this case, you'll see that your denominator and your numerator is divisible by 5. So if you look at your 2, your 3 and your 5 again, you are going to use the 5. So divide by 5, divide by 5, and that will change then to 5 over 20. Okay, and then if you look at the 5 over 20, it can simplify again, because 20 is also divisible by 5. So I'm going to use the 5 again, divide by 5, divide by 5, and that will be 1 over 4. And if you read it like this, it will be a quarter. Okay, if we go on to the next one, 8%. We are going to use this again. The percentage sign will become your denominator, and then your value that's in front of your percentage sign, that will be your numerator. And then if you look at these ones again, you're going to see you can divide with 2. You can start with 2, but you can also divide with 4, and then you can divide 8 by 2, and that's going to be 4, and 100 divided by 2, that's going to be 50. And then if you look at both of them again, you can divide with 2 again. I can just continue, divide with 2, divide with 2, and then that will be 2 over 25. Now if you look at 2 over 25, then you're going to see that 2 is an even number and 25 is an odd number, so you can't simplify it further, and that will be your simplified answer. Now you are used to percentage signs or percentage only up to 100, because we are used to using it when you do your marks. So you will usually ask what is your percentage on your test, but it doesn't stop at 100%. So if you have full marks, you will have 100%. But when we work with financial maths, you are going to see, for example, that you can past the 100 margin, and then you can basically, if you look at a profit or a loss, you can work with 112%. Then it means you are a good business person and you made a profit maybe of 112%. Okay, now this is also possible to convert this, and it's possible that you can get over 100%. Unfortunately not in a test, but we can try with that one. But just to show you, then your rules are going to stay the same. So don't get confused if there's 3 digits when you do a percentage. Same thing is going to apply. The percentage sign will be your denominator then, and then everything that's in front of your percentage sign, that will be your numerator. And then if you think back of when we converted a percentage or an improper fraction, you'll see that this is an improper fraction. So your improper fraction you can also simplify by dividing it, or you can divide, or you can do the subtraction one where you use the 112. I can just build it up. 112 minus 100. So remember your top and your bottom one, you are going to subtract, and then you're going to see this is basically a unit or 1, and then the 12 over 100, like we did with the fractions when we simplified it. And then you can simplify this one further, dividing by 4 and dividing by 4. But just to show you that your percentage can be more than 100. So in this case then you'll have a unit and then your common fraction, or a mixed number then in this case.